What's up guys, and welcome back to another Initial Focus video, and today is just a simple update. This is Initial Focus version 2.0. So how about that Samsung Galaxy Week? That was fun. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I basically last week was going to start a mini-series showcasing all of Samsung's latest and greatest technologies, from the Galaxy S7 Edge to the Gear VR to the Gear S2 and all that good stuff. And right after Sunday, and I posted the first video about my top dislikes of the Galaxy S7 Edge, card above, I got pretty sick. And to the point where I basically was out of commission for the past week. And shout out to Greg from Greggles TV. I feel like I mentioned him a lot recently in videos. We've just become such close friends. He actually texted me about halfway through the week like, "What's up, man? I thought this was supposed to be Galaxy Week. What's going on?" So I really appreciated that. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I don't want to spend a whole nother week just focused on Galaxy stuff, so what I'm going to do is this Wednesday I'll have one video that is a total showcase of the Samsung experience, is what I'm calling it. And it's basically going to talk about the Galaxy S7 Edge, the Gear S2, and the Gear VR, both as individual products as well as the entire ecosystem as a whole. So I'm going to wrap it all up in one nice little package and tie the bow on it and be done with the Samsung experience for now. The second update I want to fill you guys in on is thumbnails. Super small, detail to some, but actually very, very important. And so I spent a lot of time recently working on thumbnails, and the thumbnails that I've used for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 videos have been interesting. I like how they look on the full screen in Photoshop with the glare is basically what I was going for, but on a very small thumbnail you can't really see the picture behind it, and then when you throw text on top of that, it kind of just like looked a little too dark and almost the opposite of what I was going for, which is appealing and looking professional. So I liked the glare idea, and basically what I did was take that and said, alright, we'll just have that little curve, take a sliver part of the thumbnail, and I'll throw my logo on it, no text. So from now on it's going to be that little curve of a glare in the bottom corner with my logo, and then you have a nice vibrant picture of the actual whatever it is I'm showcasing in that video in the thumbnail. And finally, the biggest update of all is what I've been focusing on really hard, especially the past week while I've had time. I've been writing a lot and things like that. So I have 4 series that you will be seeing in the very near future. The first one is quite simple, what I've been doing, reviews. Don't need much explanation past that. I get a cool piece of tech, I review it. That's it. Second series here, tech trouble. So there are plenty of videos on here about jailbreaking, rooting, hacking, and blah blah blah, all this crazy stuff that you really have to be pretty decent with technology in order to accomplish. But there's a lot of times that, especially in previous work history, that I found out that your average consumer and your average person really needs to figure out simple things. For example, on iOS, a lot of times if you do an iCloud backup, it sometimes will give you a iCloud cannot perform backup. Why is that? Well, I'm gonna tell you in the video, silly, so get subscribed and watch it when it comes out. So it's going to be very simple fixes or explanations so that you can hopefully not throw your phone at the wall the next time it does something seemingly stupid, and you can be educated on how to fix it in the future and why it happened in the first place. And the third series here is going to be one of my personal favorites, Watchlist. So throughout my life I have basically forced myself to choose to work with companies that I truly believe in and that I think are innovative, have good values, don't just care about the bottom line, and just really pretty designs and websites. Yeah, I love companies that find completely different and new ways of doing things, and I want to help promote them and shed light on these awesome companies and basically yeah, share them with you guys. So it can be cool app recommendations, Kickstarter projects I see, but mostly it's going to be a lot of startups that are really innovative and forward thinking that I enjoy. And finally, the fourth series, and this is probably going to be my favorite series to do. It is called In Your Opinion, and it's pretty much exactly like that. All the time, almost on every video on YouTube, no matter what the category is, the comments section is a total bloodbath. Not to mention when you get into tech stuff. Android versus Apple, Mac versus PC, USB-C for micro USB, Thunderbolt versus USB 3, Oculus versus HTC Vive. There's so many things on a daily basis that you have to make choices about with what technology you choose for. And so what I'm going to do is choose 2 people per video from the audience, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to choose. You definitely have to be a subscriber to do so, so if you want to be in on it, hit that subscribe button. I'll pick 2 people who are interested in, who want to choose their side of the coin, essentially. So let's use iOS versus Android. One person who wants to debate for iOS and one person who wants to debate for Android. We're going to 3-way Skype it up and basically have a live debate. And I will post that debate. It will be organized. It won't just be people yelling at each other. Maybe it will, I don't know. Whatever you think's fun. And I will basically post it, and everyone will take to Twitter, since I found out recently you can have polls on Twitter, which is really cool. If you know how to do that on YouTube, let me know. But I think Twitter is probably the easiest way to calculate who won, and then whoever wins the debate, and it will be all audience review. I don't think I will share my input if I think who won. Maybe I'll vote. I don't know. I will create a whole intro on that specific series very shortly, probably a little bit later this week, with all the ironed out details, so stay tuned for that. If it sounds fun, I'm super excited, one, to be able to interact with you guys more. Hopefully you guys will be excited to, one, be able to voice your opinions, and as well as win some prizes. So if you are all about fighting for the tech that you believe in, mash that subscribe button. Well, don't mash it, just hit it once and then leave it alone. So that's it. That is my update 2.0 for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.